go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside their with a. Come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club, full of. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting it. You can find me in the club, full of. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting it. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club all the time, it's a problem, pop on. Shady Aftermath.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop. Let's get down, baby. Come on, get down, baby. Come on, get down, baby. Come on, get down. Down, baby. Down, baby. Down, baby. Down, baby. Shake the rock like animal. Every day at the waterhole. You shake the rock like animal. Every day in the waterhole. Come on. You can't stop. You can't stop. You can't stop. Stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP
coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 You just heard the sound of the king of the South.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration continues. We've got a great one for you. Between the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started, and we're underway from Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. First and 10 now from the 46.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, let's go. 19 Charger.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
1 yard gain.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard
Here we
line.
go, start. Bronco 80, street, street. Ready.
Play fake. It's Richardson. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready.
Now throw again, Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Viking 18. Ready.
On second down, it's Hubbard. All he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 6, 70.
Here he goes, third and long. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
Gravity Lions. Let go.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off with Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Allen comes out throwing. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buffalo first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
That's right. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills finish off their opening drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Play action. It's Richardson. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
70. Get it. 60 Eagle. 19 Lion.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. 60 by 6. 60 by 2.
Richardson on third. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here. Going for it on fourth. Richardson. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
43-yard line.
He's got Smith again. It's a race down the right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers break the tie here in the first. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Hardman with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. You just get the play off. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. It's a 14-7 game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. Running down the left side. He could do it. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt 1 play later. Boswell at the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. To 14.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Ty Johnson now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
So 1st down from the 41. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here. Allen on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And things just seem to keep snowballing. For them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Hurt. 19. Cub 19. Check.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
On first down, it's Richardson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Get it. 60 Eagles.
Throwing again, Richardson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. Hardman waiting for it.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. And it's almost ended worse, but it gets a yard out of this. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This is pulled in by Mecole Hardman. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 1st down, Allen escapes the pocket. Galloping inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
319.
1st down throw for Allen. Finds him on the slant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Bills 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Buffalo.
Allen now on 1st down. Catch made. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making a 1-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds him on the crossing route. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers bump the lead up to 13 points. Now Boswell on to send this away. Johnson with a return here. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10. Here's Allen. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a one-score game before halftime. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills get it back to within 6.
Bills 22.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
10 at the 41-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go.
Go right side, caught by Mooney. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense in a hurry up here.
15 yards. That's another Steelers first down.
That's complete right side. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Ready? Mustang 19. Tight. 19. Ready?
They'll throw again. Richardson. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers bump the lead up to 13 points.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Steelers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Hardman with a return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Second down, looking for options. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33.
56, 56. Alert!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Running back sent in motion. To throw again, it's Allen. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To the air again, Allen. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. Allen going to throw again. Sends this to the end zone. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Come on, Bronco 80. Reload.
They run again with Hubbard. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70, 60, 60.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Cougar 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And now it's third and short. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time, he did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support. Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And again, Richardson. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
All right, goes to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Cook. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Bill.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Hey, you've got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.